Greetings, Starfinders. Welcome in. My name's Javen Fox. Welcome back to the Secret Lab. It's Monday night, and that can mean only one thing. Another episode of Starfinder: The Drift Awakens, with the intrepid crew of the Rusty Mustang off on another adventure. Now, we are in episode 2 of season 2, and, well, it was all going swimmingly for a moment there. Our heroes had managed to rescue over 100 miners from the colony of Creonis 3, and were jetting off to pastures new with their newfound passengers. However, on the journey they realised the life support upon the Rusty Mustang isn't quite souped up enough to handle that many passengers for the prolonged trip back to Absalom Station. So, they had a look around and realised that the Diaspora, the asteroid belt that stretches through the solar system of the Pact Worlds, was probably their best bet. More specifically, the Farrabarium, a former Knights of Galarian gunship that had been abandoned by its former owners after a pretty brutal fight with the undead Eox. However, it has been taken over by Ysoki salvagers and is now a convenient little trade stop, or at least so they hope, where they may be able to find the equipment or resources or assistance needed to make sure that their mining passengers find their way home. However, on exiting drift space, trying to get as close as possible to the Farrabarium before dropping out of the drift, well, was it a navigational error? Was it just one of those things? I guess we may never know, but at the end of last week's episode, a horrific screech rung out through the Rusty Mustang, and over the comms, our party heard the sound of screaming coming from the cargo deck. That's where we left them last week. They're ready, raring to go, so without further ado, let's run the credits. And play Starfinder! Haha! Okay. Welcome in, folks. And thanks for joining me for another Monday night Starfinder session. Welcome in, Killer B. Welcome in, Crime Bastard, Zoe. I hope you're feeling okay. Zoe, unfortunately, is not with us this evening. But before I even get into that, on hearing the shrieks and screams from the cargo bay, our brave captain, Clara Gale, needless to say, went bolting for the cargo bay to investigate, to go and help where she can, to protect the civilians, because that's the kind of chick that Clara Gale is. However, didn't go brilliantly for her, and that's why she's not here this week.
So
and really, that's all I'm going to say about that.
She's unconscious on the floor.
She's unconscious, yes. She is unconscious.
That's the long.
In the cargo bay.
She's basically done a Clara Gale.
She's
Did she choose herself by any chance?
Let's not speak ill of the
I'm-
unconscious, shall we?
I'm going to go straight up to the cargo bay door controls and bash it open, and just yeet everyone into space.
Right. The very first thing we're going to do is we are going to just give everybody at home the lay of the land and you guys the lay of the land, so you know where you are on the ship before working out what to do next. Okay. So let's just jump over to the map. If my remote, no, it's not going to work. Okay, fine. I don't even need you to work. There we go. I've got a mouse. Okay, so up on the top deck of the Rusty Mustang, we have Clem, she, and Ormungandr in the living room.
Can I be a real pain just really, really quickly?
Sure.
I still don't have the right map. What was the password again?
It's a pinned message in Starfinder chat, or if somebody can
Thank
just
you.
DM it to Ellie, that would be great.
Sorry.
So here we go. We have Clem, our little rat man trucker, and we have Ormungandr, aka Sam, big lizardy boy, and she, ice cold sniper, in the living area upstairs. Down here, at his little workstation, we have Blaz, on the old computers, on the old ones and zeros. Downstairs on the lower deck, at the moment, right. On the bridge, down on the cargo deck, we have Face and Yarla. Face was obviously helping Yarla pull off a fairly brave
I don't know.
astronavigational trick to try and get as close to the Farrabarium as possible.
I didn't do it.
It could have gone better, but you know what? Don't blame yourself. And Clara is somewhere in the cargo area. All you heard was a little canine yelp and a thump.
Okay. Before we go rushing in, I want to get on cams and check the security feed for the cargo area.
That's a very good idea. Okay, welcome in.
Excellent idea.
Welcome in, non-binary unicorn. Yes, this is very similar to D&D, but in space, and very nice to have you aboard. Okay, that's a really good shout. I'm not even going to make you do a computer's check for that. You've got Yarla with you. There's no reason it would be kind of opposed. You just punch up the feeds. So, let me get rid of this fog for you, and you can see what's going on. So, as you can see, I've created these larger tokens. These are the civilians. And they are panicking and desperately trying to get out of the cargo bay. Down here, you see the unconscious form of Clara Gale, and floating above her, approximately 20 feet in the air, is a shimmering crystalline entity. Flitting around in the air above the cargo bay, casting multicoloured shadows and flickering lights across the cargo deck. There are also some wounded civilians down in a kind of around where Clara is. She's currently at the bottom of the stairs that lead back up to the catwalk and the upper levels. So that is the first thing that you see. But you can see a state of real panic in the cargo bay, and you also hear over the audio feeds. And I have to do this because I set up a little kind of mute group and effects group. You also hear a little.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Can I ask Yarla if there's any sort of like metal, those like nets that are made out of like chains,
Yeah.
like a chain net?
Cool idea.
Is there any of those on the ship, Yarla?
Yarla's trembling in fear. She sees what you see on the CCTV, and she goes, "You mean cargo nets?"
Yeah.
Well, most of our cargo is locked down with with magnets, but we might have a few back in the bay.
Okay. Let's tell everyone. No one else knows what's in there, right? Yet the rest of the team. Okay, I'm gonna get on comms.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if the whole ship hears it.
No.
And I'm just gonna tell them the situation, guys. We got a situation here. Clara ran in. She's knocked out. There's a shiny sort of crystalline bug flying around. I'm gonna need your guys' help to catch it. We need to get some nets. We need to get it caught and out of here, or kill it. Either way, I'm down.
Where the hell did it come from?
I don't know. That's a good question.
How
We have
big
no
is
idea
it?
what.
It's big.
How big?
Yeah, that's a fair question. How big?
Bigger than your average bug.
Well, like arachnoid big? Like,
Big enough to take out Clara.
yeah, that's not very big, mate.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's my thumb.
No offense to the captain, but
I'd say it's about as big as one of those small spider things.
okay.
It's around about. It's around about. Its kind of body section is around about, I would say, 5 to 6 feet long. Its wingspan is probably about 7 or 8 feet. And I'll give you a little closer look.
It's big, guys.
So it's slightly smaller than face.
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
medium.
about
It's a
your
medium-sized creature.
Face, can you take it on in like aerial combat?
I mean, I can try.
God, you could take it.
This is boy
Why do I-
tag team. If you can pull him to the ground, I can try and maybe lock him up. Although it sounds pretty scary. Can we
Is there
do a
any internal turrets that we can?
Yeah, that's another good question. Are there any kind of internal weapon systems we can deploy against it?
We're a cargo ship. We don't have nothing like that.
We have spare weapons, though, don't we? That we can give to people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're upgrading your ship when we get to Absalom.
We probably should have armed the colonists last week.
I'm sure they've got some weapons. I doubt they would have been living on that moon with nothing to defend themselves.
We have spare
Yeah.
guns, don't we? We have at least like one spare gun.
I don't think one pistol is going to help 150 people, however many it is.
I am going to let you guys
Do
know
I-
that
can we-
there is a limited window for you to kind of plot and plan here.
Plan.
We are very much in action stations red alert mode,
Can-
and
I am gonna go-
there is a risk. You can see from the CCTV that there's only one. Well, I mean, I suppose there's more than one way out, but there's only one real way out of the cargo bay. And that's up those stairs, and you've got 100+ panicked colonists down there, and your party mate unconscious at the base of those stairs. She is in distinct danger of being trampled. And
Okay, guys, get down here. I'm going to go find a net. We're going to take this thing on.
Okay.
And yeah.
Are we rolling initiative yet, Jay,
Do-
or can we just move?
Hang on, wait. Do any of us recognize this thing as their culture?
Can we do a culture check?
Yeah.
you will need to give me a mysticism check. So if one of you wants to try and identify it, you can obviously
Based.
assist each other as well. I'll let you do some assists. So
Alright.
I will assist Face.
If anyone wants to assist me, that'd be great.
I'm gonna need.
Yeah, can more than one of us try and assist face, or
You can.
Is it-
Yeah, you can all rack your brains.
yeah, we'll all try and assist.
I think
face
it's a DC 10 mysticism check for each of you, and if you pass it, you get to add a +2 to Facey's attempt.
Yeah. That's
Last
right. So,
passes it, so that's 18.
so what? Sorry, what's the check? DC 10, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's DC 10 mysticism check.
Yeah, mine's
I'm
20. Mine 20.
I'm going to be best not helping you guys probably because my mysticism is really.
A fail isn't going to make it any worse.
So you're getting +4 from us anyway.
Okay.
Plus
Three.
four from the boys.
3.
3. Okay, so yeah. So no knowledge of this creature.
Don't worry, you could just murder it with your sniper rifle. It's fine.
Alright, so 24.
24.
Ooh, nice.
With that's with the +4.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 24, I'll tell you a little bit about these creatures. In fact, I'll just give you the straight blurb. Although many think of hyperspace as a plane used strictly for starship travel, a dangerous repository of planar flotsam and jetsam, and a distant home to the god Triune and their most ardent devotees, it has its own strange ecosystem. Handfuls of explorers who frequent the transitive plane to expedite travel across the galaxy have told wild tales of mysterious crystalline formations floating nearby as they prepare to return to the material plane, much as you just did. Some have even reported seeing flashes of colour rush by their portholes as the starship moves between the planes. While some might think these stories are simple flights of fancy, their near mythological subjects are actual creatures, the strangely beautiful crystalline outsiders known as paraforans. Paraforans feed by consuming the energy given off in the wake of starships and creatures jumping between hyperspace and the material plane. Astrophysicists haven't discovered how they reproduce or are born, but they begin life as smaller crystalline fragments that flit through the void, and what you are seeing before you is a paraforan fragment. They eventually coalesce and become bigger creatures, which you are fortunate not to have run into on this occasion. The other useful information, sadly, sometimes they're known as drift moths because they're kind of drawn to drift technology. Sadly, when paraforans move to feed off a starship's wake, they can be dragged along for the ride. The passage between the planes is turbulent and violent, often causing paraforans to split into a collection of fragments. Sometimes a paraforan or its fragments appear within a starship after a jump, which is disorienting for those creatures. Such a paraforan or fragment will usually try to flee the vessel, attacking anyone in the way. And there you go. And I'm afraid that's all the information I can give you on the paraforan fragment right now.
Rather than kill it, could we just let it out?
Yeah.
Let it out through what?
The
I mean, the cargo bay is packed with 150 people and an unconscious wolf lady. If
We
we
can
open the door,
We can chase it into the life pod and whatever they're called, the little lifeboat spaceship thingies.
okay.
If we get everyone upstairs, Jake, can we actually vent that chamber? Can we seal it and vent that chamber, like open that chamber up to the vacuum and vent everything and like to escape into space?
I'm afraid Jay wouldn't know. You'd have to ask somebody in the game. I'm just a Deus Ex Machina up here, you know.
Sorry. I'll turn to Yarla then. So Yarla,
You're upstairs with Clem.
can
by the
we?
way. Just
Oh
FYI.
yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'll turn to Clem and say, Clem, can we seal off? If we get everyone into the living quarters and the piloting quarters, can we seal off the cargo bay and open it up with a vacuum and vent this creature out into space, or at least allow it to escape?
Well, I mean, I guess. Might take some overrides, and, well, there's a hell of a lot of people down there, but, I mean, it could be done. We'd lose a lot of oxygen, though, in the process.
What do you think, people?
How far are we away? Sorry, how far are we away? I don't know who I'm talking to.
Clem, you can talk to Clem as well. You're in the room with me. The murder team is together.
We still got
Yay,
another day to go
look at
before
you.
we get to the Farrabarium. It'll be close.
Okay. What are we thinking,
Okay.
guys?
Let's take this thing out.
What, kill it or try and
Kill
vent
it. Loot its corpse.
Let's try and kill it while we evacuate the refugees. Keep it busy. Evacuate the refugees, and if it looks like we're going to die, we can just vent the chamber.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Do we need to roll for initiative, Joe?
All right then, folks. I'm gonna have one full turn pre-initiative, So you could have like 2 move actions to start making your way down there, whatever you need to do. If you've got to load your gun or whatever, so you've got a full round. I am going to move some of these refugees because they have been panicking throughout this, so they have started to flood towards the staircase. So I'm going to move some of those while you decide what you do with your characters. I'm just going to pan out for chat so they can see the whole map and see what's going on. Crikey, Ormungandr, how did you get? Where did you just morph through the floor?
No, I'm moving in. I've moved in my 10, my 2 moves, so that puts me there, doesn't it? Because that's the gantry that leads up to the living quarters.
Sorry, let me clarify this actually. So you were around here, right? On the sort of red,
so I've moved my
so you would
distance,
have, the route you'd have to go is that way, down the stairs. You come out here.
Come out. So,
and then through these doors here. So this is the bottom of the stairs.
I thought it was down there.
No, it's fine. And
So
then
that-
this catwalk is elevated. And it's a 2nd-story catwalk, and then these steps lead down to the cargo deck floor. I'm going to move some refugees. So just give me a second, and everybody else can work out where they're getting from and
So
to.
if you follow me, Ellie, or Nashi, and you can take up a sniper position when we all roll for initiative and start laying down some covering fire. And what I'll do is I'll go for Clara, pick her up, and pull her out of the way, getting trampled.
Clem?
I can only make it to the coffee table bit next to Clem, so.
Oh, because were you in your room? Or
Okay.
you were in
No, at the
engineering?
science station.
Okay, right. As I am the closest to the cargo bay, I want to get in there, and I want to shout to everybody, all the people in there, and say, "Everybody, stay calm." And I want to hit the light switch and turn all the lights off.
Because
Really gonna promote calm, isn't it?
Okay.
what's he doing? Zoe, if anybody dies, it's your fault for not being here to control
Right.
Face and me specifically.
I'll give me
Ellie's just like, what?
give me a. I know. I think I know what he's up to. Give me a.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be a diplomacy. It's gonna have to be a diplomacy check, I think.
Okay.
Give me a diplomacy check first to see if you can calm people down.
I have full
22.
confidence in you.
22. Okay, and then you turn the lights out.
Yeah.
With a 22, you probably could have calmed them down a little. The lights going out has completely undone the calming down.
Oh, Zoe,
Because
what
now,
have you done? What have you done?
with the lights out, what you now see is this entity obviously gives off quite a decent amount of light itself. So there is a flickering neon glimmer, shimmer that's lighting up, throwing kind of random shadows around the cargo bay. It is not pitch black, but it is disorienting, and it is, I mean, I can't lie, quite panic-inducing.
But I told everyone to stay calm.
No, you know what? And you did. For a moment, they were like, "Oh, the big dragon's
For a
here."
moment they were calm, and then you
then all of a
turned
sudden,
off
the lights went out, and they were like, "Okay, they reverted to form at that point." They're not, I mean, to be honest, you calming them down before you did it meant that you didn't exacerbate the panic. You kind of, you've pretty much just leveled it off.
Things could always be worse.
They absolutely can.
I feel like this was a smart move.
Only time will tell.
Let's see how this pans out.
Blaz, where have you moved to? Where are you on the map at the moment? Are you legging it through the living quarters?
Yeah, I can only get into the living quarters, so I'm stood next to Clem.
Okay, gotcha. Yarla's going to stay at the helm. Clem is actually going to... Clem is going to start running. I can't actually remember what bloody Clem's stats are. Hang on a second. I just can't remember how far he can run. It's been so long since I've had a look at Clem's sheet. He does have a
Where it
sheet.
emerges that Clem is actually a ninja.
And he's got some gun skills.
But I'll tell you right now that that Clem is obviously very concerned for his lovely wife, and is not going to leave her alone. That's mean. So yeah, he's gonna have.
Don't worry, Clem. We won't let her die. Yarla's gonna be okay.
Unless she's not.
Who said anything about dying?
And then he comes thundering down the corridor. He ain't messing around. Okay, right. In that case, let's do this, folks. I want initiative rolls from everybody, please. And I need to get my little spreadsheet out. You know it's a good game when you gotta have Excel out.
A 16
Oh
for Blaz.
my
You might as well not. You might as well not even tell me for a second. But yeah.
Did you just do really well, Face?
I just rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20 on the
Ooh, nice.
initiative. Loving it.
Yeah.
You've wasted your nat 20 on initiative.
I know.
Okay,
I
so
know.
yeah, let's just flash through this. And Clem. Get rid of Blaz. Yeah, okay. Okay, right. So a 20 from Face. Good job. Blaz.
16.
16. She.
12.
12. Okay, Ormungandr.
19.
19. Very nice. Nothing in there. And I'm just going to do these pair. So as soon as I've got this done, the place will pick up. That's oh dear, that's not very good there. And two. Sorry, I have an awful lot of tabs running as usual. It's very, very scary how many resources this stream pulls for a simple board game stream. Oh, that's much better from them. Okay, yeah, and I need one more tab. And the fragment. My load speeds. Dear oh dear. Ooh, okay, right. Okay, so in that case, we are going initiative. Face is obviously starting. So, Face, what are you gonna do? What do you want to do?
So I haven't had time to get the net yet, have I?
No.
So I don't particularly want to, like, I feel like if we kill it, it's gonna explode and just destroy everything.
We want to kind of try and usher it out, don't we? Try and somehow.
You see this thing on the left behind the stairs, the little extra bit, is that outside?
Highlight it for me.
then-
That's a little storeroom.
No, here.
That is just
Oh, right,
that's just
yeah,
the engine pod. That's outside the ship. Yeah. If you're
Okay.
looking for like,
And then-
if you're
so
looking for points of egress,
The
in and
airlock
out,
is here, right?
you got
Yeah,
two
yeah.
airlocks. You got port and starboard airlock there and there, and you also have the loading ramp, which is obviously the big opening at the back, which is not airlocked, but it's normally only used on planet or in station.
Okay, I am going to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm gonna shout, "Ormungandr, push it towards me!"
Nice. Okay. Cool. I think with that we need to get a beat on. Yeah. Okay. Now we're fine. Okay. In that case, Ormungandr is up next. Oh, in fact, no. Give me a D20 roll, Ormungandr.
9.
You are up next.
So I'll move to here. Oh, sorry. I'll move to here. That's my first move. My second move is I'll align my shield so that it's facing towards the flying bug.
Okay.
And my plan is I will try and force it towards you, Face, but I think the first thing I need to do is save the captain. I'm going to pick her up and move her out of the way next turn. That'll be my first thing, and then I'll try and engage.
So just so you know the mechanics of that, you because you obviously have your own gear and all the rest of it, and all of her gear she's got all of her gear as well. Basically, you're going to be looking at dragging her. When I'll let you drag her at half movement speed. Okay.
Okay.
Because there are other ways of calculating it within the rules. They're all wacky complicated.
Yep.
So
15, yeah, no problem. Whatever's easiest for you, mate.
Yeah, half movement speed, and I'll let you drag basically up to like 4 times your bulk. Like it's. I had to work this out beforehand because it was so mad complicated. Just go with that. Okay.
What I'll do next turn is a bit like in Band of Brothers, where they grab them by, or in any kind of combat thing where you've got someone wounded, just I'll grab Clara by the equivalent of her
scruff
webbing.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to be that
Ponytail.
insulting. just grab her by a ponytail and drag her across. No, whatever kind of like rig she's wearing, and then I can pull her back while I keep my shield aligned.
Yeah, she's got her Explorer backpack on. Perfect, that works. Great. Okay, so you've done your move and then you've aligned your shield. That's your go?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to happen. So the Parafran fragment. There's that sound again. It seems to, the glow within it intensifies. It's still flapping around, and it comes surging down at you, Ormungandr. It senses you nearby, and comes flying in here, and attempts to slam you against the bulkhead, almost as if it's trying to punch its way clean through the hull. And you are but an obstacle. This is going to be an attack against kinetic, and that's a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that is going to deal 12 bludgeoning damage.
We're gonna fucking die, guys.
Oh my god.
As a react. Oh wait, no, that's gone wrong. It's a 12. Not... Wait, oh, stop it! Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, so as a reaction, I can hit it back with my shield.
Okay.
So I think. Sorry, I've just got to wrap my head around. I did have a quick look at the rules.
It's okay.
I don't think I actually have to roll to hit.
While you're doing that,
see.
it's for those of you at home who are wondering what that sounds like. It sounds like this.
Okay, yeah, so he shocks him. He just needs to do a reflex save, which is the dice check of 14, and that will reduce the damage by half.
Go for it. That shield's good.
It's only 1d3 electricity damage, but it's not nothing. And maybe
So I need to do a reflex save.
Yeah, so if otherwise he takes 2 damage.
Okay. So I got a 12 on my reflex save, so I'm gonna take 2 damage, yeah?
2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't a good trade.
Okay, in that case, it is now Yarla's turn, but right now she is staying at the controls, holding up in the thing. What she does do though is she seals the door, this door here, to the bridge to keep the bridge protected. Okay. Blaz, you're up.
I can get to the stairs, so that's what I'll do from where I'm at.
You could double move, right?
Yeah, you could.
That is a double move.
Oh, okay.
That's my goal.
Okay. You are able to, of course, run as a full action. Oh no, it'd be straight line. Of course it would. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem. All right, so you're on the stairs. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and trick attack it.
Nice.
I've only done one of these, so I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I think I need to roll stealth or something, and then if it works, I can shoot it.
That is it in a nutshell. I'll give you. Yeah, let me just pull up the rules so I can.
I don't know what I need to.
No, I'll just make sure this all runs smooth. But yeah, that's definitely a good move. Trick attack is super powerful, so give me a second to make sure I've got the thing up in front of me. Trick attack, trick attack, trick attack, trick attack.
If I don't roll another 3.
Where's it gone? Stupid thing. The search engine sucks. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it in the old-fashioned book. The good old-fashioned book will do. What's wrong with that?
Such an old man relying on paper.
I know, right? Okay, so you can trick or startle the foe. This is useful for people following along at home. You can trick or startle a foe and then attack when they drop their guard. As a full action, you can move up to your speed. Whether or not you moved, you can then make an attack with a melee weapon with the operative special property. So if you've got a weapon that's a melee weapon that's got the word operative next to it, that's what you have to use. Or with any small arm. Yeah. Just before making your attack, attempt a bluff,
So
intimidate,
not your
or
sniper
stealth check, whichever you're going to be strongest with a DC equal to 20 plus your target's challenge rating. And I can tell you that the challenge rating of this fragment is 6.
So what do I have to roll?
You've got a DC 26, and it's got to be either stealth, bluff, or intimidate. So go for your best one.
Oh god.
Roll stealth.
Pray
Please.
for me. Oh no,
Just-
that's the thing to press. Sorry, I pressed the properties on it.
Ali, just shoot it.
No,
You're
just
gonna
let
do it.
trust me, I'll let her do this. Do you not remember when a
Me.
Ysoki absolutely walloped you with a trick attack?
Yeah.
They're good.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
31, so I'm good.
Ooh.
Very good. Okay, if you succeed at the check, you deal an additional 1d4 additional damage, and the target is flat-footed against your attack.
Nice.
Oh, in
Okay.
fact, no, sorry, I tell a lie, because you're at 3rd level, so it's 1d8. So you get an extra d8
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
additional damage. So give me the damage roll with the weapon, first of all.
Okay,
In fact, sorry, yeah, because...
I run into the room and kind of want to go behind
Oh, no, sorry,
it.
you still need to give me an attack roll, but I'm flat-footed.
Oh,
That's So yeah,
sorry,
so
me.
give me an attack roll with
Okay,
that
attack roll.
operative weapon.
Okay. Small arm or knife, right?
It has to be a small arm or an operative melee weapon, yeah.
I'm gonna go for small arm.
Okay.
And it's damage, right? Just damage.
No, you're going to give me an attack roll
Right.
first. Attack roll first.
Oh, an attack
yeah.
roll.
And then I'm going to be flat-footed
Sorry.
against that, so I'm going to... No, it's okay. You'll get
23.
23. I'm flat-footed. That will hit. Okay, so now you can give me your damage roll.
3 again. What is it with 3s
3,
today?
and then
But
roll,
then your
but then
D8.
roll a d8 as well.
A D8 dice. Okay.
Yeah,
got
and
it.
then you will add that onto the 3.
Nice.
7.
7. Okay, so
Nice.
10 damage. Very nice, very
Yay.
nice, very nice.
I'm very pleased with that for my first trick attack.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. 10 damage, okay. It didn't like that. You could tell because it goes. Okay. Right. That means that it's.
Am I okay to just pop myself somewhere in here? Do I need to be in here?
Well, because you used a small arm, you didn't. Oh yeah. So if you had that as your within move range, then yeah, you can absolutely do that. Meanwhile, brother Clem is coming flying down the stairs. So I'll just move him. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which pops him 3 in from the edge, which would be is come on. Ugh. Sorry, yeah, he's at the bottom of the stairs with
in
his
space.
move. There we go, plop. There we go. He appears there. And you know what? Clem is actually, I think he's going to get involved.
Clem's gonna get involved.
I think he might get involved because Yarla's here. So
Careful, Clem.
Yeah, careful, Clem.
Watch
You
Clem
stay
just
away from my
destroy it
missus.
in one hit.
he shoots.
Does 70 damage.
Unfortunately, it does nothing to the arc pistol shot. Merely glances off the crystalline nature of the fragment, and we are back to the top of the round. So, Face, you are up next.
Okay. I don't really want to summon any volcanoes in here. I think.
Certainly, that close to the hull would be a risky proposition.
Yeah, I think what I want to do. I've got a concussion grenade. So I'm gonna try and throw it. Basically, like, so it won't hit Ormungandr or Clem. Just the crystal thing. Like
Okay.
here.
Is that a 10-foot radius? 5-foot radius?
Yeah, 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. So it's to get it. It's gonna end up being sort of oh shit. Sorry, let me just draw this in. You're gonna be looking at sort of like that.
And before I throw it, I want to get a bit closer.
Is that the target? Like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're aiming at this intersection there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I mean, that is a nice, easy skill check.
I don't really know what I have to do.
Okay,
throw
let me.
this thing.
I'll pull it up. Throwing weapon is basically just, I think it's a strength check with a really low DC. It's something very, very low.
Okay.
Hang on, just jump to my little cheat sheet
I
to
get
make sure I'm getting this
+4
right.
as well to hit.
+4 to hit. I mean, yeah, you'd have to have like a U roll to miss this.
Cool. So one of those incoming.
Yeah, inbound. Oh, it's a god.
Pulling a face.
Come on, throwing weapons. I know I've got you on my little cheat sheet somewhere. Take damage roll. Come on. There we go. Throwing weapon. So it's base attack bonus, my strength roll, strength mod. Where the heck? I had this from the other week. It's like a 5 or something absolutely idiotic. It's really stupid. Ugh. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm having one of those nights where I'm just second guessing every rule. Apologies, folks. Sorry, go ahead, Face, what were you saying?
This has the knockdown special property.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So if you, okay, that's cool. 182. Yeah, 182. Double check. 182. Crying out loud. There you go. 240. You wouldn't believe how much prep I did for tonight's session as well. That's the stupid thing.
Who knew that throwing a grenade would be the most complicated?
Well,
thing
I've done it 70 times before, but it's so simple. It's like I always second guess it because the DC is so low. Okay. Oh yeah, you treat it as a ranged attack against an armor class of 5. And you use your base attack bonus plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there you go.
Fucking, I rolled a 1,
And that one.
which means which means I got a 5, technically. So I did make it.
But a nat 1's a nat 1. So
No!
a nat 1's always a miss, I'm afraid. So if you miss on a ranged attack with a thrown weapon, the weapon lands in a random square or grid intersection as appropriate near your target. Roll 1d8, please.
No,
I literally,
every time.
Okay,
5.
we've got a donation goal tonight, folks. Every bit cheer or donation that goes to me tonight, the bare minimum of that I have to spend to buy Facey a new set of dice, I will spend. I mean, what's a set of dice? A fiver? If anyone wants to chuck a fiver in, I mean, if you want to chuck 50 quid in, chuck that in. And I promise to buy him probably 2 sets of dice for that. And the rest will go
Do I negate it
to keeping the
because of
secret
the
lab
fact
open.
that I called it coming? Can I negate it because I called it happening? Because I knew it was going to happen?
If you were a precog, not a witch warper, I might let you win me over on that, but unfortunately that's just not thematically there. What number did you roll on your d8?
5.
5, okay. So in that case, intersection. So it's going to head in this direction. Now I need a d4.
4.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Clem.
Clem
Sorry, Clem.
gets whomped in the face with a concussion grenade. You're gonna
Doesn't
need to...
do any damage.
Okay, so the concussion grenade. Give me the rules on that. What's gonna happen to Clem, our boy?
I think he just gets knocked down. It
Okay,
doesn't do any damage.
so Clem's now prone, is he?
Well, I mean, it's one of the critical / special properties that it has.
Thank you for the
So,
100 bits,
I guess-
Helmet. Appreciate you, buddy.
I guess for crit failing, then I just fucking knock him down, don't I? Like,
Yeah, no, Clem is now prone. Clem is on the deck, I'm afraid.
sorry, Clem.
What you goddamn doing? I'm trying to help.
I wanted to keep you safe. Stay in there.
I don't feel so safe. My ears are ringing.
Trust me. It's for your own good.
Bells are ringing. Yeah.
Okay, so Clem's just had his bloody bell rung, big time.
Fuck's sake.
That is
I'm
unfortunate.
just Stop playing.
Stop.
I'm gonna not do anything so that I can't harm anyone. Oh my god.
This
What?
brings me back to the time you hit yourself in the face with the axe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Connor. That's
I,
Thank you for the 24 bits, Morbidank. Appreciate you, bud. 25, I take it back.
I'm doing it for the content.
Everybody wants you to get new dice, man. Everybody's pitching in for the new dice.
I mean, I've got 4 sets of dice and they all fucking hate me. I don't know.
Blaz is looking on at what's just happened and just whispers into his comms, mediocre.
Weak.
Right, Ormungandr, you're up.
Ormungandr's like, who the hell's playing the Benny Hill music?
That was unfortunate because it's so hard to miss with the grenade. I don't want to rub it in, but damn.
So hard.
I beat the DC still.
So just to clarify, what's happening with that crowd of people at the bottom of the stairs? Okay, what are they doing? Are they?
They're all being calm.
I mean, I'm assuming that they're now not trying to come up to the stairs, given that the creature is now basically at the top of the stairs, facing off against me.
They can't see that dark.
Okay.
I'm
but it's covered in, it's giving off its glittering light, isn't it?
I am going to not tell you what the panicked, frantic crowd are going to do because they're a panicked, frantic crowd.
So what does this creature actually look like? Sorry.
It's like
face, isn't it?
Like I say, it almost looks like a kind of a almost like a kind of it has almost the form of a bird, a winged animal, but made of neon glowing floating crystals, like
What
it's
kind
kind of
bird?
coalesced into a form rather than being like a physical shape.
What kind of bird?
I mean, I don't know. Look at it. I've got, look, you're right in front of it. Look.
It looks like okay. I'm just gonna go. I'm not full of nectar. Fuck off, you fucking hummingbird, and punch it with my shield.
Okay,
but first,
cool.
I'm gonna burn 1 point of entropic power because I've got one from it. I got another one from it slamming me against the wall to increase my damage.
Okay.
That is 23.
23 against my weakest, isn't it?
So it's against your EAC.
Against my EAC. That will hit.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d4. I'm gonna do. I don't have 2d4, so I've got to use So that's 14 of your finest damage.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Big hit to the fragment there. Okay. So that will make it the fragment's turn. Just need to do something here. Oh, Brad, thank you for the 400. Appreciate it, mate.
I know I'm going to turtle up. Just hide under my shield.
The spirit,
Get it away from
the
me!
spirit of Izzet is willing on Face out of his streak. Thank you, mate.
As long
Appreciate
as he's
it.
not doing any damage.
Okay, right. The fragment. Is going to is engaged with Ormungandr right now, and so it's going to hit Ormungandr again. Here we go. That's a 31 to kinetic,
Yeah, that's clearly gonna hit.
and that's 11 damage.
Are you still?
Ow.
Oh wait, no.
I'd be laughing more if I wasn't genuinely scared you were going to kill us.
We are going to die. This is the
True.
final episode.
I'm just sick of all this Starfinder shit. That's it. I'm done.
Too many rules, man.
TPK. Yeah. Look at the number of books I've got around me. It's TPK time. Okay, that was the fragment's go. That's all it's doing. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's all it's doing. It's sort of tangled in its battle with Ormungandr.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, as a reaction, I'm going to hit it back again. Unless
Yeah,
you
sure
want to
thing.
do your
Reflex savior. 26.
Yes. Yeah, that definitely does it. So it's still B3, but I'll just roll it because it's minimum 1, isn't it? It'll be. It's just one
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yarla on the bridge heard the sees over the CCTV and hears the ring of the concussion grenade. She's like,
No, she
Clem! And
no, she didn't say anything.
she is not. She's horrified by what happened to Clem. So she actually comes running out into the crowd.
Oh no.
Clem, no!
Yeah,
Don't laugh.
for
It's emotional. It's very emotional. I'm just gonna.
I'm a Vesk. I don't know what emotions are.
I'm gonna teach you in this game. And what's she gonna do here? Okay, she's just gonna. She looses just off a little shot with her arc pistol. But it has absolutely no effect on this thing. Absolutely none whatsoever. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
You cursed me. I'm sure you did.
Oh, you know what? No, you know what? We'll go with it. Damn it, I rolled on the wrong bloody card sheet. Anyway, that was Yarla. Blaz, you're up.
If I've counted right, I can make it to this square in one move. And
Nice.
I'm gonna try and hit the thing with my Sparky Stick of Destiny and cast Jolting Surge.
Jolting
flanked.
Surge. And he is flanked, yeah, which is a
He's
-2
flanked
to
as
AC.
well. Yep.
Okay.
-2 to AC.
Is it more than that, or yeah? I think that's. I can check. I've got conditions
I
open
think
here.
it's
That's okay. I've got a 20, so I'm thinking that should hit.
Flat-footed is -2, but that's only for.
If you want to look at flanked, is that you hit me with energy, right?
No, it's.
It's kinetic touch and then energy damage.
I've got to make a kinetic touch and then do the spell, and the spell is energy damage.
No, you're gonna make that hit. So give me damage.
Alrighty. Remind myself of what the damage is for this. It is
I'll check flank anyway.
4d6 energy damage.
4d6. It's a monster blow. Clem just barely drags himself off the deck. He's like, "That's what they used to say about the ladies." Ugh. And then collapses back down. He can't even get out a Rouge Saloon gag. He's so hurt by that concussion grenade. Sorry, James, carry on.
Didn't do any damage.
Sorry, it was an in the moment thing that had to happen.
It's a total of 14 electrical damage.
14 electrical damage. Very nice indeed.
Nice work.
Witness me.
Very nice. Okay, She, you're up.
So it's flanked, right? Is it flanked?
Yes, it's +2 to you to hit.
Okay.
To beat the.
I knew there was a 2 in there somewhere. Thank you, Sam.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to try and do a full attack, which means I think I take -4 to each roll, but I get to shoot it twice.
I will, yeah, but the only thing is you won't be able to do that with the sniper rifle.
I can do it with my other gun.
You can do it with the other gun, absolutely fine. But yeah, the sniper rifle just is unwieldy. You can't fire it twice in the same turn. But yeah, for the other pistol, absolutely not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so give me that. They give me those 2 attack rolls -4. Oh, sorry, -2.
I keep pressing the wrong thing today. I don't know what's going on for me. 22.
22
Ooh,
with
nice.
is that on energy?
-4 + 2. It's energy.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. And that first one hits.
Do you want damage now or just?
Yeah, give us damage now on that first attack. Yeah.
5.
5. Okay. And yeah, second attack. Another attack roll.
Only 9.
That is not going to hit.
No.
But the the fragment's whole demeanor changes. It's starting to sense the danger. It's Clem's turn. How long's he knocked down for with that concussion grenade? Is it just a round?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so he's going to spend his full move getting back up. And then he is going to actually use his other move to take cover. Because that was scary for him. He didn't like that at all. Okay.
Very sensible.
Very sensible, yeah. Right, at this point, there is a bit of an issue. The crowds they have been hovering, trying to sort of stay out of the way of the battle, but now there is a crush forming. These are all moving in here. Moving in there.
Why would they do that?
Because they're trying to get out, but they're also, like, the ones at the front, as they see this battle taking place at the top of the catwalk, they're like holding back, going, no. The others are just like, let's get the fuck out of here. They're all freaking out because so many people were hurt in that initial blast. So they are all starting to flood towards the exits, unaware, of course, of the complications that this may cause.
Hey, Face, why don't you throw a concussion grenade at them?
Ouch.
I'd probably fucking miss anyway.
Okay, Face, we're back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. Probably not gonna work, but whatever. I'll give it a go. I'm gonna cast Stumble.
Okay.
On this thing.
On the fragment.
Yeah. So I momentarily transpose the position of the limbs the target is using to move or interfere with its proprioception. If the target fails its reflex save, it's off target and can only move at half speed for 1 round. A flying creature also descends 10 feet.
Yeah. So currently it's not high up because it's in combat with Ormungandr, but you can certainly reduce it to half speed. It's kind of fluttering at lizard level.
If I mean, if it hits the floor in that 10 feet, then it hits the floor. That's. But it's probably not going to work. The save is 13 reflex save.
Okay. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, no, failed.
Yes.
That's shocking as well. Really shocking.
Yeah.
Okay, so so it is. Sorry,
It's on the floor.
So it's prone.
Yeah. Or as prone as that thing can get.
Okay, all right. Yeah. No, that's.
It's prone.
It's also off target and can only move at half speed.
I was going to say because it's. I'm not. Off target, yes. So it's -2 penalty, but it's. Yeah, I don't know why it would be prone. It's like down at ground level.
Well, yeah, I mean it will be touching the floor.
Yeah. So off target and what was the other one?
Half movement speed.
Off target, half movement. Thank you. Okay, right. Let me just make a little note of that. Alrighty. Off target. And that lasts for turn?
Yeah.
No problem. Okay. Thank you, sir. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And that is going to give me a -2 to AC. Alrighty. Ormungandr, you're up.
So he's -2 to AC, +2 to my roll. Should I do something daring?
Do it. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and grapple him.
Oh God, maybe not.
Right, let's go.
I'm gonna regret it.
Okay, let's add this up. That was a 19. 27. 29. 29 against whatever his KAC is -2.
Yeah.
+8. Yeah?
Yeah.
Have I beat? I'm assuming he's nailed, so I won't have beaten him by +13. So he's not prone. He's just grappled.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, you've not beaten him by +13.
Yeah.
You have.
But
You have
because
grappled
that's
him.
with a garrote. That's because this is one of the really nasty Vanguard moves which works. Because I've done it. That's also an entropic strike.
Yeah, unlike all your other nasty Vanguard moves.
Right.
No, it's literally in the guide. It's like a game-breaking one. It's one where people are like, it's really nasty. So I'm just gonna roll for damage for the normal. Now I can't use lethal. Ooh. Okay, that's 11 damage. He takes 11 damage and he's pinned.
11 damage and
He's
pinned.
grappled.
Okay.
Yeah, he's grappled. So he's grappled. So he's -2 to armor class, -2 to attack rolls, -2 to reflex saving throws, -2 to initiative checks, -2 to dexterity-based skills, -2 to ability DC checks,
Yeah, okay.
except to escape grapple. Yeah.
Okay, so he's pinned. All right. In addition to the turn that Faces just landed on him. Wow, guys. Way to pile it up, eh?
Coming in clutch.
Way
there.
to pile it up. Okay. So, it's the fragment's turn. So, first thing it needs to do is that. Second thing it needs to do is try and get out of this pin, I think.
Yeah, it can try to grapple me, or it can try to escape a grapple.
What's his strength check, is it? What's the escape a grapple check, remind me?
So is he just trying to escape?
Yeah, it's freaking out. It's flapping around and kicking off.
So he's not trying to grapple me in return.
No. No, it's
I'll
just trying to escape.
Yeah, I assume it would be a dexterity check -2.
Dex check -2.
Because he can't move. He can't move at the moment. I'm assuming, but I don't know what the actual DC would be. Sorry, mate. Do you want to have
That's
a quick
okay.
look
Yeah.
at
Do you want to
the,
have a quick gander for us?
Yeah.
To escape a grapple. I'm pretty.
Yes. Let's have a look.
I think it's pretty handy on my thing as well here. Quick check.
Let's see. Okay. See grapple page 246.
Yeah. So here we go. I've got to do an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Acrobatics. Sorry. Yeah. Grapple. Yeah. So grapple. Your target has a grapple.
Sorry, I had read
So
all
yeah.
this
So I
up,
have to use it. Yeah. I have to.
I didn't
use it.
expect to actually use it.
No, it's fine.
Let's see. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I have to do an acrobatics check to break free. Apparently, I've got to do an escape, a grapple escape. It's the DC.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
DC. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, let's see. Your target has the grapple condition, meaning she can't move from her current space and takes further penalties until she either uses standard action to attempt a grapple combat maneuver to grapple you, or uses the escape task of the acrobatic skill to break free.
Okay, so I just have to do an escape then. So in that case,
Yeah.
escape is.
I don't know what that would be, but
That's on my sheet.
it doesn't
I
give
think.
the DC check, does it? Why is that? Why doesn't it give
Acrobatics
the DC
check. Here we go. 10 plus the grappler's KAC. So,
10 plus my my kinetic armor class. The
Okay.
whole kinetic armor class.
apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's 28.
Oh, you little. Meet and beat, buddy. Meet and beat.
No way.
Okay, that's a relief.
You're
Right.
looking relieved at that, though, man.
A
You're
little
like-
bit. A little bit.
It's still
That
got
seems
this up on my thing though.
But that doesn't seem like that can't be that high.
It's crazy high.
Does that not make?
It's crazy high.
Is it?
But it's a slippery
Hey,
little
did it just-
crystalline
Oh
beast.
yeah, no.
It's a slippery little crystalline beast. So it is no longer pinned, but is still off target and still only has half move. So that's a standard action. So now it's going to try and it's going to move away essentially, and it's going to move. It's got decent movement. Where is it? It's like it can fly. So
Reaction.
Here we go.
Vanguard reaction to hit it.
yeah, so I figured that would probably be the case. Hang on. So I can do half move. I can do 30 feet. So I can do 5, 10, 15, and then go like up in the air another 10, 15 feet.
Lads can attack of opportunity as well. Can't
Yeah,
they?
we can both react with attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. So give us those
That's right.
attacks of opportunity.
22.
11. I'm guessing I miss.
22.
It's good, I don't like
sorry,
it either.
that's against. Yours is against kinetic or energy,
EAC.
Ormungandr. EAC. So 22
EAC.
hits and 11 does not. So give us your damage roll.
That is 10.
10. Okay. Crikey. It's getting wailed on this thing. Okay. But it has freed itself. In fact, it's going to actually pull in there over the crowds. It's going to start moving towards some other part of the ship. Okay. Yarla. It's like she comes. She's just bundled out of the old bloody bridge there, hasn't she? And she is not happy about her husband getting whomped with a grenade. Well, no, she's just scared for him. You know what I mean? She's not taking. Don't worry, she's not looking at you, face. She's like.
I think she just needs to let it go.
She's like.
Clem, where are ya? It's still out here.
And she drops her little arc pistol, and from behind the crate, you see her disappear, like rummage, like going between people's legs. These panicked crowds, trying to get to a crate, it appears. And as she wiggles a little bum back out from the crowds, because she's small and she's lithe like that, she's handy. She whips out an excavation laser. She's like, "Don't worry, I got it."
Oh, you're gonna destroy the ship.
She fires the excavation laser.
Drill a hole in the ship.
She with that off target.
It'll be fine.
With that off target, she does actually meet and beat the energy on the fragment, and lands 8 damage. She
Nice one.
wings it with the laser, making use. I mean, you know, these Ysoki, they're resourceful. Do you know what I mean? They'll use what they have to hand. That's what you got to love about the Ysoki. But the fragment doesn't love it at all. It just goes. Okay, so Blaz, you're up.
Can I reach this thing if I step to the edge of the balcony and poke it?
No, your staff ain't that long, son. I'm afraid.
How do you know how long my staff is?
It's right there on your mini.
Very not small.
I'm looking right
He
at
wants
it.
Aisha to know how long his staff is.
How far up is it?
I would say, yeah, it's like 15 feet, just over, between 15 and 20 feet. It's up there.
Okay, I will walk as close as I can get and crane my neck up,
Yeah.
and then
Are you giving it the
vomit
old?
forth. Like, yeah,
Very nice. Okay.
and assuming that's just within range,
What's the range on it? 15 feet?
15 feet.
Oh yeah,
gone.
and it's coming from like 6 feet up in the air. So yeah, sure thing.
Awesome. Remind myself. 3d6. Oh, you need to make a reflex save.
Okay. DC. Anyway, well, it's got like 22.
Yeah, let's say this. So this is half damage.
Okay.
Half damage on 15.
Ooh, 7. Okay. 7 damage. Oh, you bugger. Right. Okay. Crikey. Right. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. She, you are up.
What is the damage on the thing that Yarla just shot it with? Yarla, what's the damage on your laser cannon thingy?
I don't know, it just makes rocks go boom. I thought it might help.
Ellie, just splat it with your sniper rifle.
Rocks go boom. But yeah, I was trying to figure out if it was like gonna do more damage and I could maybe jump down and borrow it, but I'll just hit it with my sniper rifle. Good old fashioned pew. Or just one pew. Pew. 20.
That's against. In fact, that's going to hit. Yeah.
Okay.
I can get rid of that one now. Actually. That's against.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
against kinetic as well, isn't it? That's kinetic, not energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to hit. Give me damage.
8.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
How tough is this thing?
It's nails. It's clearly nails.
tough.
if it can break out of a grapple and hit a 26 or whatever it was, it's nails.
Fair enough.
Now that the Clem shouts out from behind the bulkhead. He sort of runs across this way so he can see his wife just through the grill. He's like,
Yarla, what you doing down there? Get back to the bridge.
and then starts to do something with the controls to this bulkhead here. That's what Clem does. He starts frantically hammering away at the control pad. At this point, however, there is a bit of a problem. These people start surging now that the fragment has moved. Start surging up the stairs. Now, as they push up the stairs, I'm afraid, Ormungandr, you are going to be jostled back in this direction, back through towards the doorway by this throng of people. There are sort of 15, 20 people forcing their way up the stairs. It's chaos. Another set. Clara looks even in worse condition than she was before. They've tried, they've not tried to hurt her, but it's a crush down there. This one's going to pull up. This one's going to squash up here, trying to squeeze through. They're all trying to squeeze through as best they can, causing all sorts of issues and blockages. And these ones down here are going to push up to here. I'm only going to be kind of rough with this because it's just it's this mess of people. Yeah, that's it for the time being. Okay, we are at that point going to take a very, very quick break, just a couple of minutes. So yeah, when we come back, folks, will our crew be able to handle this bloomin' pesky Parapharan fragment? How long are they going to keep shooting it? I guess we'll see. Enjoy the break, get yourself a test tube, and I'll see you in a moment.
Yeah, that's me.
Well,
He's still the captain.
welcome back,
You might be
folks.
shit with grenades, but he's still the captain.
Welcome back, folks. So yes, yeah, hope you had a good break. In fact, I do need to do. Thank you, Zoe, for the resub. Appreciate you. I hope you're feeling better soon. Test tube for you.
We miss you. We really miss you.
Okay.
Please come back.
So we were at. We were around to
Me.
faces go.
I'm pretty sure, right?
We
It
were.
was
It
just
was
Clem's
top of the
one,
round,
right?
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some sonic damage to this thing
Okay.
and see if I can't just shatter it into pieces. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Hazard. Which is
Okay.
a 5-foot radius burst.
Okay.
Has to make a reflex save. This isn't gonna work.
Don't do it then.
A reflex save of 13.
Okay. Reflex
Or
save
take.
of 13. That's 24.
Yeah. Okay. So I do nothing basically. I do nothing. I make a little popping sound right next to the thing, and then nothing happens.
Like devil bangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun snaps for all you kids out there. They renamed them presumably
Yeah.
because you can't be a devil or a banger in these bloody PC times. Right. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna fly off into the distance and sulk in a corner.
Dude, can you land by Clara? Maybe block that big group.
That's a good idea. Block the stairs.
Like not necessarily block the stairs, but maybe land here. Maybe push them back a bit. Maybe use your. I know you can't do it this turn, but maybe use your charisma to kind of like hold them back. Because I'm gonna try and do an intimidate check, Fezzik style, on my turn. So I don't actually have to start hitting someone, because despite all my acting up, I don't really want to hurt any of these innocent people.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
You threaten them, I'll hurt
In
them.
character.
Face, where are you moving to? Ignore these pair.
No, I'm just gonna sit down on top of this fucking cargo and like think about my life.
Okay. All right, Ormungandr, you're up.
Jay, can I do an intimidate check like Fezzik in The Princess Bride and basically shout, "Everybody move!" and then try and get to the captain?
You want to try and get to Clara. Okay. So you can try and fight your way through the crowds. If you give me a good intimidate check, you will find it easier.
Okay, intimidate check first. 23.
23. Okay, in that case, it's only going to be difficult terrain to get through them. So half movement as you're
So
moving
is
through them.
it just a half movement?
So while you're moving through them, yeah. So treat them as
Sorry, can I just move
yeah, you can go move through them, but treat them as difficult terrain.
So if I go, so that's half my move.
So
yeah?
that would be 10 foot. That would be 20 foot, and then that would basically be 30 foot to where Clara is.
Right. So yeah. Okay. So I'm here then, and I
Okay.
guess that's my move.
Yep.
Shall I give you my dice face? Because I've rolled like about 3 17s this combat so far.
By the
'cause I
way,
have one dice
I've been
just
going
controlled
over
17.
I've been going over our old VODs. I've been uploading a load of stuff to YouTube this week while I've been ill, and I think you need to salt test your dice, Sam, because I think your D20 loves 17. Always, it's always 17.
17. It's this dice. Do you want me to send it to
I
you?
think legitimately,
Yeah.
you need to put that in a
17,
tumbler
right?
with some very salty water, and I think you'll find that it will float 17 upwards all the time, dude. It's one of the most.
Do you want me to use?
It's like
Okay.
statistically impossible. Having watched quite a lot of our VODs in a row,
Do you want me to use this dice instead?
Look,
Because
No,
this is the
roll
one.
the dice.
you do
This
your
is
thing,
the
but
one.
I'm going to flag it. I want
is the
chat
one.
to flag it as well. Every time
Right.
Sam rolls a 17, we're going to call it out.
17 dice.
17 count.
17 dice going into the corner.
No.
This
we're all
dice
gonna
instead.
die. We're all gonna die.
That's where the campaign took a turn for the worse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got weighted dice for like 1s and 3s.
You also have had statistically unlikely bad
All
luck.
set.
Okay. Yeah, give me your. So what are you doing right now? You've done your intimidate. You've still got standard action. You've just.
Yeah,
you've-
no,
you've
but I've
done-
moved. I don't have another action now, do I?
Well, you've got.
Because I've just moved to where Clara is.
Yeah, so you did a move, and you get an.
Yeah, but that would be, it'd
Oh,
be two
sorry.
moves, wouldn't it? Because it's difficult terrain.
No, you've got 30 feet movement, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
get through there in
half-
one move. Yeah,
So you got
get-
there.
Oh,
You got
okay.
there. You got there in your move action. So you can do a standard action, or you can do another move action.
Right. Okay. In that case, what I'm going to do is, can I start pulling Clara up these steps?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could start pulling her back. Yeah. So you're gonna have 15 foot of movement with her in tow.
But I'm blocked, aren't they, because of these people?
Yeah, and I don't think I can allow you to drag her through the crowd.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm going to move to here then.
Okay, no
So
problem.
I'm sort of standing over her, protecting her.
Where you were is good. Where you were is good.
Oh, okay, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so it's the fragments go. The fragment is panicked. It seems it's starting to act very erratically. You've hurt it a lot, and it's flitting around the space manically. And all of a sudden, those of you who are within 30 feet, which I'm afraid to say is she. Oops. Come on, give me my little tool here. Yeah, it's she, Blaz, Ormungandr, and Face, and Yarla. Ooh. And Clem. Basically everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a DC 16 will save.
Uh-oh.
Is that just a regular will save?
A regular will,
This is something
will
I-
save 16 to
This
beat.
is this is
22.
something. This is something
22.
I suck at.
So yeah,
So-
you passed the will save. Well done.
18!
You passed the will save.
Sorry, Joe. This is gonna make me sound like a dick. 20. I rolled a 19.
I thought you were going to say 17. Okay.
No,
yeah. Passed will
19.
save.
So worse.
Clem gives me a will save. He passes as well, and Yarla fails the will save.
Oh no.
So everybody passes but Yarla, right?
I haven't rolled mine yet.
Oh, it's good. Okay, sorry.
You get some massive bonus though, don't you, to your will saves, don't you? Those-
I rolled a nat 1.
No.
Okay.
And I have a +1. So that's a 2.
That's a failed will save. Okay. Hey, DJ Dowie. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yep.
Is your dice the anti of my dice? Because you shouldn't be able to roll that many nat ones.
Do you know what? This is a different one to the one that rolled 1 earlier. This is a different dice. And I rolled another 1. I don't know what's happening. I'm dead, aren't I? I'm dead.
So, and that's going to be 2.
My will to live is
half
non-existent.
So
Are you sure?
so Face and Yarla are going to take 14 damage. Everybody else is going to take 7. As you hear
Ow.
a psychic shriek ring
Wait,
through your
wait, Jay. Is this an area effect weapon or area effect thing?
It's an area of effect, yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so wait. So I've got dampen, and
Okay.
that means as a reaction, it says as a reaction when you're in the area of a damaging effect, you can spend 1 entropy point to cause it to deal only half damage to all creatures in the area. So can I just do that, and then we all just take half damage?
Yeah, if you want to do that, save Face and Yarla the full damage, so
Yeah.
everyone's on half damage. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get a little
That's
dampening
cool.
field. Very well played.
Cool.
Very well played.
Nice.
So that's
also
7 damage all
want
round.
to do a reaction.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to clarify, I've been really bad at it.
I have my destructive rebuke spell.
Okay.
It is fortitude save of 14.
Fortitude save of 14. That's a 19.
Okay, it takes half damage.
Yep. Cheers, by the way, DJ Doe. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy. Test tube. Here's a test tube in your eye. Oh, sorry. I'll bring the map back up as well so everybody can see what's going on. Schloop. Oh, I didn't. That's why my schloop button doesn't work. Oh, it does work. There we go. Yes, Nada Panda. Unfortunately, VampZoe is failing a constitutional roll at the moment, so she's currently unconscious. Sad times. But Ormungandr's on the case.
3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. And that's its action, and then it is going to shriek off, freaked out by your shenanigans, and it's going to fly off across the cargo bay. Bear with me a second while I just take a quick measurement here. Okay, it's going to and flutter down behind this cargo block here. You just hear it shrieking off into the distance.
What the actual fuck?
I don't like it.
I'm happy with my effects work this evening. Anyway.
No, it's been stellar. Although the only thing is, right,
By the way,
it
I've had a really bad
sounds...
cough all week. It'd be better if I hadn't had a ripped throat.
I mean, you're doing a sterling job. It's just like the form of the creature doesn't seem to marry up with how terrifying it sounds. I'm not saying that it's not terrifying. It's just, do you know the Futurama episode where he drinks all the coffee and he sees like hummingbird moving in slow motion? That's kind of what I've got in my head, that we're fighting this giant glowing hummingbird.
I do the voice acting, not the artwork, I'm afraid.
Beautiful things can be dangerous. Just look at me.
Very true.
You know.
Yarla runs frantically into the crowd. She gets caught up in the crowd, and just makes it to here. And she's looking for her husband. She's like, "Clem, where are you?" And that's all Yarla does. She's just panicked. She's just looking out. She just wants to know where Clem is. She loves him so much. Blaz, you're up.
That fucking thing is way too fast. Magic missile crystal time. So I'm gonna whip out my magic missile crystal and use that.
More Penny Hill.
Oh, it's the last one. Better be good.
They always hit, right?
They do.
Yeah, they always hit. is 2. Oh no, you can cast this spell as a full action if you do that. 3 missiles instead of 2. So I'm not moving, so I'll do that then.
Can you
Nice.
launch all 3 at one target? Because isn't it normally split between 2?
Target a single creature or several creatures, but each missile can strike only 1 creature. Oh.
No, that means they can't.
I think you
hit
can
2
full
at the same
action
time.
2 missiles onto 1 creature. I think we've been down this road before, haven't we? That by using it as a full action, you can actually make 2 hit 1. I'm pretty sure we've ruled that way before.
We have. But that involved a move, and this doesn't involve a... anyway. Whatever. I'll stick with how we've done it.
Okay.
Which is 1d4 plus 1 for each missile, so... It won't just roll this for me, which is annoying. 4 and a 1, so 5 plus 1 for each missile, 7.
Okay, bloody hell. You just watch the missiles arc out across the cargo bay, their glow illuminating the cargo bay, and disappearing down behind the container, joining the glow, still emanating from behind, from the Parapharan fragment. And obviously...
I hear...
Hey, I was just about to say, obviously you hear a little...
Bullseye!
Thanks, James. You're up.
I'm guessing I can't see it to shoot it.
No line of sight at the moment.
Okay. I actually don't know. Oh no, I have an idea actually. What does CR mean?
Challenge rating.
Character.
Challenge rating.
Oh, okay. What's its
CR,
CR?
This has a CR of 6.
Oh fuck it, I can't do that then.
What are you gonna do? That sounded intriguing.
It's probably for the best. Okay, I'm gonna ask Yarla quickly if somebody on the comms if somebody needs to be flying the ship because she's in the crowd.
No one is near. Clem's near the comms.
Clem, does somebody need to be flying the ship?
Fly the ship? I can't even move back here. It's crazy.
That's all you hear back over comms. Because
Really helpful.
there's a massive
Thanks,
there's a
Clem.
massive panic crowd flooding through the stairwell.
I
He's
can't-
only small.
I can't calm them down. I don't know how to calm them down. Okay.
We should have shot him into space. We should have just shot him into space.
I just sealed it off and vented everyone into space.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
I'm gonna try and intimidate them. Can I intimidate them?
Yeah, you intimidate them. Intimidate them with your like.
You can try.
Threaten to shank
You
them
can
all
try, but
if
you
they
are
don't start
you are
insensibly.
one person upon. I mean, they are barely looking. It's going to have to be a. I'll tell you now, and I don't normally do this. It will have to be a monster roll.
Oh, okay, it was a 19, which is good for me in intimidate. But
I can't. Yeah, you can't intimidate an entire panicked crowd in the dark by just kind of going, "I'm super mean up here." But they're not fussed, mate.
You know what, Jay? The chances of some of these people being sold into slavery by Ali are rapidly increasing now.
Let's not pretend you lot have been calm. Anyway, let's push on.
Shoot the bird!
Sorry, you say it again.
Do I still have another action left?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I know what'll stop the crowd.
Shooting them, stabbing them.
Shooting one of them. If I shoot one of them, the rest of them aren't going to run, are they? How do you feel about me shooting one of them?
Someone's what? Point cause les autres.
What you doing, Ellie?
Not shooting a refugee. Off the balcony.
Possibly shooting a slave.
I'm just going to jump off the balcony.
You're gonna jump off the balcony. Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
I was
It's Ali. It's like acrobatics or stealth. It's going to be like at a 30 or something.
It was. Oh, I can't see. It's 25.
Okay.
Hey, I told you.
You land gracefully on the deck below, flipping over the rail
No
and
refugees.
hitting the ground running. I will let you have a bit of movement after the fact. So yeah, if this,
Oh, how far will you let me move?
I mean, call it 25 feet.
Okay. You guys carry on while I work this out.
Okay. So she gracefully flips over the railing, hits the deck, and starts running off into the darkness. Clem is still pinned and still wrestling with the controls of the bulkhead. The people around him, however, are once again surging forward up the stairs. So this group are going to flood up to the, and I'm going to have to zoom right out to do some of this. So bear with me.
Let me shoot one of them.
You've had your go.
No problem with you shooting one of them.
So they're going to flood up here. They're going to basically be kind of... They're pretty much going to be blocking that staircase there. Now...
Oh, sorry. That's something.
This group here are going to surge. Oops. Up here now. Ormungandr, I am gonna. This is gonna push you, and I mean, you managed because you're a strong boy. You do manage to hold on to Clara.
Bench.
You have once again been pushed back by the crowd. You've managed to kind of make the most of it in some ways by keeping hold of her at all. But this is how it is shaping up. As they start to bunch.
I want it to be known that I hate everyone in this crowd.
Maybe the party has shifted from 3 against the slavery.
But by the way, but
Three,
I
four.
should stress, when that psychic shriek went off last time and you guys were all hurt, like, people in the crowd, and it's still dark, the lights are still off, right? People in the crowd were affected too. Like, and
Sure.
people are
They
dropping to the
died.
ground, ears bleeding.
They will all. Everyone will have taken half damage though within.
Yes.
And obviously they'll still be injured.
But
everyone will take-
you know, they're not seasoned warriors like yourself. It's getting really sketchy out there. People are just fighting for survival.
Understood.
On the plus side, fewer to search.
I don't even know if any. I don't know if any of them have died, Ellie. It's just
I
like
have.
more. It's just an additional factor. We just need to start now. After we, assuming we deal with the evil warp hummingbird. It's basically fucking siege, isn't it? That's basically what we've got on board the ship.
Face Europe, by the way.
Assuming we do, we still need to treat these people
Okay.
for injuries. It gets worse and worse.
I can make it this over here. So I'm above this.
You have line of sight.
And I am getting sick of it. I'm
Push
gonna
it into
use,
the airlock.
I'm gonna use overheat.
Okay.
And do a 15-foot cone of damage, which has a save DC of 14 reflex save.
14 reflex from the fragment. It's
Get
24.
like a 93. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it takes half damage. Good. 1.
1 damage. Yep.
Out of 2d8, it took 1 damage. Yes.
Did you get
I
two,
rolled-
did you get double ones on D8?
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh God, what is with the ones?
Dude, I'll say it again, chat. You always support me. I'm very grateful, right? Financially, and just just morally. You're always here for me. But tonight I need to be there for Face. I'm saving up some new dice for Face, and any donations you make will go towards the dice fund. this
Face,
evening.
why don't I just post you one of
'Cause I just-
my
I'm
3d20s?
starting to feel bad about it now.
Great.
although
I've got 3, and
although Sam can pay for his own replacement to his corrupted 17 rolling d20, he can cough up his own dice replacement
I've got
money.
3.
That's just cheating over there. Right. Ormungandr, you're up.
Should I just not bother rolling and just say that? Assume I rolled a 17
Yeah,
every time.
yeah, might as well. Ormungandr, it's your turn. What are you going to roll a 17 for this round?
I just want to roll a 17 on the dice. So what I'm going to do is, can I? Ooh, what is it? Is it called the Kuyu? Did you say the creature that tried to eat me last?
That's
time?
right,
He was just
Kuyu,
in the
yeah.
desk. Yeah, the Kuyu. He's in the room. Or he's left the room now. So can I drag the captain down to here?
You've got no chance. It's against the flow of people. You've got no
Okay,
chance.
so could I into this corner here then?
15 feet per move action. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, in that case, that's what I'll do for that. I'll pull her back to here, and I will try. Can I apply any first aid or anything to her? Can I check her out? See what her status is.
I'll tell you what. You could pop Clara, like you could sort of snug her up in this corner so she's like less at risk from being trampled.
Yeah.
So you just
I'll
kind
do
of
that.
nestle her up against the bulkhead.
And shield her from the ground as they surge
You
through.
can check her condition as well and make sure she's make sure she's stable. 'Cause,
So yeah, can I check? Is she actually into her health, or is she not unconscious? Do I need to do a medicine check or something?
What you managed to do by looking her over, checking she's okay, giving her the old pat. Hello, Clara, can you hear me? You work out. You recognise the blood coming from her ears. Same effects that you saw in the refugees from the psychic shriek. You presume with her being a telepath and sensitive to such things, that must have been pretty magnified for her. And obviously, then she was trampled by a crowd. So I mean, this is really I suppose a logistics question. Is she still in her stamina, or is she in her health? And I'm just trying to find out, is it worth me using the Locust Heart Beam harmonic gun on her? She's stable for now. She needs proper treatment.
Okay.
She needs real treatment.
Okay, yeah. But she's stable for now.
Sorry, I have to say, Sonata Panda, I rolled an Ormungandr, otherwise known as a 17. I like that. That's good. I like that.
I'm taking that. I'm using that from now on. Yeah, okay. So I guess, yeah, that's my move. I'll just stay there, making sure she's shielded as the crowd moves past.
Very nice. Okay, right. It is the fragment's turn. So I just have to do something here. Okay. It's still desperately hunting for a way out, although the gout of flame from Face has angered it. So it attempts to slam into Face as it rushes through towards the other side of the ship. That is going to be a 17 to hit against kinetic Face.
Yeah, mine's like 10, so you know.
So that is 9 damage, I'm afraid.
Cool. I'm almost dead.
And then
No.
it is going to blast over in this direction. You will get an attack of opportunity though, Face.
I'm gonna forego that and use my spell instead.
Your spell?
Yeah, my destructive rebuke spell.
Ah, okay. Yeah, as your reaction. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's
okay.
my reaction.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so 14 reflex save again.
14 reflex save. That's 20. So half damage.
Also, because the damage I took me to less than 10, I get to roll a d8 instead.
Ooh. Is that taking you to less than 10 health points?
Oh no, okay. Well, okay, just d6 then. Cool.
Sorry. Oh, the little hangdog voice is really starting to make me feel bad. Yeah, no, it's just Yeah. It's not
Alright,
as many
yeah,
sides as I wanted.
two-
That's cool. Yeah.
2 damage. Yeah.
Hey. Okay, that is my go. Yarla now. Yarla is still trying to get to Clem. She's kind of caught in the crowds.
Good. Hope she dies.
Rousing
my
from the
my
captain.
protectiveness over my NPCs meant I had to bite my tongue there. I actually got a little bit like, hey, easy now on Yarla. There was almost she did more damage than you did, mate, when I'm fucking excavationalized, you know what I mean? No, but she's
Clem, where are you? I'm scared.
and she's just getting fucking trampled. It's really bad.
Why hasn't Clem told her yet?
It's chaos. It's chaos. Blaz, you're up.
Is anyone able to calm the crowd down?
I mean, there's a
Blaz
fluffy
is-
crystalline bird going around.
James is the savior of savior of the masses. He's our
Can you make yourself really big again?
yeah. He's on Moses.
Having
Moses
seen,
up, pony up, Moses.
I don't perform miracles on command. Having seen she flip off the balcony, Blaz wants to emulate that.
God.
Prove that he's just as cool as she is.
Give us an acrobatics check. Hey, you weren't here, Eddie, when he used to do this all the time.
21.
You almost perfectly emulate She's move. Combat boots thumping down on the steel deck. And you can take off running to the tune of 25 feet.
Okie doke. These are not waist height, are they? They're stacked up to head height.
That's a clamber over, and they're like round, slippy plastic. You're going to struggle to get over there.
Yeah. Alrighty. We'll go in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for the second action, I'm going to try and muscle through the crowd.
Oh, sorry, right, okay, so it's going to be, you treat it as difficult terrain there. But I'll give you that far. Sure.
Yep, that's me.
Lovely. Okay. It's you.
Okay, I'm wondering if we can at least contain it towards the back of the ship. Between the three of us, Blaz, Face, and I. Since we're here, we could maybe try and contain it, except that it flies, so that's never going to work. This is why I don't do tactics. I'm just going to shoot it. Oh, actually, does it know I'm there? What are you doing?
Don't mind me.
With the stick?
Don't mind me. You know what? I'm not very good at internalizing my emotions.
Yeah, I'm trying to read your face.
Kill the shiny bird.
Do you think we can try and sort of corral it into that airlock there?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, we can try and corral it at least somewhere, maybe into one of the life rafts, because it's just next to us.
Oh yeah, that's a life raft, isn't it?
I honestly do not know how I would even start to go about that.
It's dark in here, right?
It's dark. I normally just shoot shit. It's a bit
we could try getting its attention with something that's glowing, and then throwing. So if you get its attention with something glowing and then throw it into the lifeboat, maybe it'll go in there after it.
I don't have anything glowing. Do you?
I can make anything glow.
Okay, I will just try and keep it back for now. So I'll
Guys, how does
I will
magic
let
work?
you know. The lifeboat, the escape pod doors are sealed. They are closed at the moment.
Okay.
Although I will say that the inner airlock doors are open. Just so you know the status of all the doors on the deck.
This one here, Jay. The one on the left.
Both all the inner airlocks Inner airlock doors are open as standard.
And to clarify, the inner
That
airlocks
is
are the ones
safety
are this,
no.
Yeah, this is the inner airlock, isn't it?
No, sorry. The inner door. Inner doors are left typically left open.
Yeah,
Obviously, outer doors are typically left closed.
Which is why we're not all dead.
Just before I just randomly run and try and shoot it, can I do trick attack now? Does it know I'm there? Or kind of dark.
You're very aware of each other's presence, so there's no sort of. But you could trick attack, but you don't have line of sight on it. So you would have to move as, So you'd have to move, nominate it, move, attack with a ranged weapon as a trick attack. So you could do it.
Nominate, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll do that.
Okay. So the fragment's your trick attack target.
Yeah.
Then you need to give me that silly
Shit. What silly thing?
The very high check, the very high stealth check.
Very high check on what? Stealth.
That's your best one, isn't it?
28.
28. Was it? Because it was. Hang on a sec. Because it was. It's something. Was it?
Oh, actually, yes. It's just a regular trick attack. It's D20 plus the character level, so 26.
26. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's right. There you go then.
Awesome. So I'm gonna.
Trick attack works. Then you got to give me. So then you got to move. Give me your attack roll.
I can only do that with the small pistol, right?
Small arm. Yeah.
21.
21 against energy.
Yes.
It's going to hit. So give me a damage roll plus a D8.
Okay, so that's damage roll of 5 and a D8 of. Oh, hang on. 6. 11.
That is savage.
I like trick attacks. I'm definitely gonna do.
Yeah, it's like the operative's special move. It's what they do.
I've never done one until this episode.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty
That's
good.
tasty.
Okay, right, which means that it's round to Clem. Now, Clem is starting to get. He's like basically really worried about Yarla now. He can hear her like screaming out for him, and he's like,
Yarla, get somewhere safe. I'm ready to blow this whole fucking hold open.
That's all he does. The people, however, I mean, some of them heard that. Kind of didn't help the panic. So, they're going to move there. They're going to move there. This lot are going to zip over here. Everybody's surging into the living areas of the ship now. Everybody's just desperate to get out of this death trap hold as our heroes try and tackle this peculiar drift beast. Now, these are going to go. Okay. Right, as these surge up. They're going to force Yarla through the door as well. Everybody is fucking booking it. Kind of really plumbing up that whole section. There we go. That's what the people do. Face, you're up. What
You're muted, mate.
are you thinking, buddy?
I'm gonna charge it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, boys.
Just gonna fucking fly straight at it and punch it in its stupid crystal face.
Go for it, buddy.
Boom knuckles, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my boom knuckles. So I take a -2 to my attack, but I get a +4, so that's +2 against, I guess, energy.
Okay. No, but hang on a sec. Boom knuckles, they're like shotgun shells, though, aren't they? That'd be kinetic, right?
Yeah, kinetic, I think.
Oh, is it? No, it's
Yeah, 'cause
Thunder Strike. It's Sonic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, no energy then. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Fucking 7.
7 attack roll.
Yep.
That is a miss, I'm
1 5.
afraid.
What is wrong with your
Did,
dice?
did you move first?
Yeah, I have to move in a straight line towards it, so.
So you did a move and then boom knuckled. Okay, right, cool. Yeah, you're actually kind of. I think.
Ellie, if you took the average of
Yeah,
your
'cause
dice
you're
rolls and my
diagonally
dice
hitting it that
rolls
way.
and Face's dice rolls, they'd be like perfectly even.
We'd make one regular player.
I mean, there's an argument to say maybe we should use a Feistos.
Yeah, and just
Just a
I
thought.
use. No.
Just a thought.
like, I don't mind.
That
I
might be
can
why.
do that.
That might be why there's not a running joke about your dice rolls, Ellie. In either direction. Right, Ormungandr, you're up.
Can I pull? Oh, sorry. I'll move this. Can I grab Yarla and get her sort of into the safety of the corner as well, away from the crowd that are sort of still surging past? So can I shield her too?
I mean, you can do. You can do, absolutely. I mean, yeah, you could kind of try and yoink her out the way if you maybe like maybe heave her up onto the top of this little computer bank here behind Clem.
I'll stick my chunky lizard arm out and go, Yarla, come on.
And she takes your invitation and is up above the surging crowd now, on top of a kind of junction box attached to the wall. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, I'd like to try and get through, but I'm assuming, is it just impassable, or is there any way of actually forcing my way through? I mean, I don't know what can I use my I don't know, can I do an acrobatics dex to kind of like rugby tongue search through this crowd of people? I don't know. I don't know, athletics maybe.
I think, to be honest, it would probably be for you. It'd probably be a strength check to determine whether or not you could take it from. Because I'll tell you now, to work through them as they are surging at the moment, every tile is going to count as 4.
Holy shit.
If you do give me a really good strength check, then I can take that down to difficult terrain. But that's the best I can do for you at the moment, because they are. It's 100 people just pouring.
No, I get it.
So it would take something rather impressive. I mean, if you nat 20'd it, stranger things have happened, but
yeah, but I don't know. Now if I roll the dice and I actually get that 20, you're gonna be like, for fuck's sakes. Right, I tell you what. Right,
at that point, I know you're cheating because it should have been a 17.
Okay. I'm gonna do it on Hephaestus. Right.
You're gonna give me a strength check. Right. Share your screen on Discord right now.
No. You can't see. It's a nat 1.
Brilliant. Okay. Fair enough. Fair play to you, mate. As you charge into the crowd,
there happens to be a banana peel just in front of you.
Yelling in your most belligerent Vesk, stand back, out the way. This is an emergency. You are knocked prone by the crowd, so you are now prone.
Sorry.
But you gave it your best shot. Fair play.
I'm gonna have some fucking words with these refugees after this fight. Honestly.
It is now the fragments.
I'm not using Hephaestus again. You fuckers.
I'm not getting my usual 17s.
Yeah,
it's not even fair.
Is this shit?
It's
Yeah.
not even fair.
Welcome to my world.
Oh,
I faced it.
Okay, the panicked Parapharan fragment. I can't stress you enough. Can't stress you enough how stressed out and freaked out and agitated this thing seems. It's like a moth in a lampshade right now. And yeah, it attempts to blast its way through Face, who just engaged it. 15 against kinetic.
Yep.
11 damage.
Cool.
At which point it then blasts off again towards. In fact, let me just make a measurement here. Sorry, before I. So, what's my range like here? Yeah, it's gonna. It flies off over to here. It's bouncing between the bulkheads effectively. Like I say, a moth in a lampshade is the best way I can describe it, albeit a moth that's capable of dealing absolutely savage damage. But that is the fragment's go. So we're back to Yarla. She's like, oh, go on.
Are the lights in this area, like in the airlock, not on?
There is emergency lighting always on in the airlocks.
I'm just surprised if it is moth-like that it hasn't gone towards the light.
It's the moth-like description describes its attraction to drift energy and drift-based technology, which is why when you guys came out of the drift and re-entered the material plane, they kind of like surf along in the wake of drift-based ships, and occasionally when you re-enter the material plane, they get kind of pulled through with the transition. So that's the moth analogy. But the other moth analogy is the fact that the way it's pinging around in this cargo bay, occasionally they do get trapped in drift-based ships. They want out. So Yarla is up next. She's just clutching Clem now. She's just clutching Clem, and she's nuzzled up to Clem. That's about it. She's just glad to be out of the fray. She looks hurt from the stampede. Blaz, you're up.
If I've counted this right, I can get to here, going up and around.
What is
You
it?
hear me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You got 40 feet of movement?
No, 30.
How did you work that out? Seems to be a little bit further than I would have expected. Oh, were
I
you?
was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, sorry. I didn't take into account the diagonal. Okay, cool.
He's whipping round the corner of the cargo, and he's going to make an attack on the shiny bird of doom.
Okay.
Trying to go with me, jolting surge again. Oof. 4. It's a miss.
Does not connect, I'm afraid.
It's a bad miss.
That's a bad miss. She, you're up.
Stupid question. If we went back into the drift, would it just like disappear? Would it just like? Oh. I don't know.
It might. It might.
An ex-
For all your character knows, not much of a drift engineer.
No, I'm not a drift. No.
Could we? So
If you were a drift engineer, I would tell you what your character would know. Your character probably wouldn't know that, so
Does
I'm not going to tell
Blaz
you.
know this?
yeah, I was going to say, does our Spotty know?
I mean,
Blaz,
you're close enough to yell at Blaz, yeah?
Blaz, do you know if this thing will disappear if we go back into the drift?
Yes, I do.
Will it?
Blaz would know that it would take a while to fire the drift engines back up.
Right. Yeah. So not.
So to even try it, you don't know enough about the Parafaran to know whether that would work. But to try it would mean refiring the drift engines, plotting a course back to the drift, and yeah, that seems like a long time.
Will you allow
right
us to
now.
do that if I roll an Ormungandr?
Blaz, how long would it take to do that?
Many rounds in combat time.
Many rounds.
Yeah,
So that's
because it would be like minutes, but that would be like tens of rounds.
Guys, can anyone use the water elemental we have? Can anyone release that water elemental?
How would it help?
Well, last resort, we use the water elemental. Water elemental grabs Blue Hummingbird, goes into the airlock, and we just vent them into space.
That's a good idea.
But I don't know if I can use that, or if it has to be someone with a magical ability.
Kill the shiny bird.
Okay, I'm gonna try and draw it towards this airlock.
Oh,
So,
okay.
hang on, 2,
The one
4,
nearest to
6,
you, or the one across the way?
12, 14, 16, this one here. So 20, 22, 24. So I'm going to go back into this corner. Can I get in that corner? There's little thingies in that corner.
Yeah. So you did a double move? Was that?
No, I just went round a corner.
No, sorry. Was it how? Was that? Because is that what? Is that like that's 30 feet? Is
I
it for
can
you?
move 40.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
like 2.
Yeah, she's Lucian. I think Lucian threw
Okay. So
that's
that's
plus 10 movement.
okay. So that's your move.
Awesome.
So that's my move. So,
So
I'm
what are
just
you
gonna
going to
shoot
do?
it.
Oh, you're going to shoot
Hope
at
it
it.
comes towards me, and then hope someone puts it in the airlock before it hurts me.
It's a bold
Okay.
plan, Cotton.
This
See
is
how
up
it
there
works
with
out.
the refugees, so I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. Oh, 24.
Against kinetic.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
13?
Oh, fucking hell. It is upset. It is very, very upset. It's kind
Is
of.
it upsetting to come towards me?
It looks. The patterns of light moving across it seem to have shifted. They seem to have lost some of their intensity. And in fact, it's harder to see now in the darkness of the cargo bay. Actually, you're struggling to track it as well as you were before. It's the light it's getting out has dimmed significantly. Clem, for his turn, yells out,
I got the overrides on the airlocks, but I can't pop them yet.
Just pop them. Shoot me out. Shoot me into space, Clem. It's over.
So at this point, really, the only people within earshot are Ormungandr, Yarla. Oh, really, just Ormungandr. Do you respond at all to this outburst from Clem?
Yeah, I'll go. How long do you need, Clem? Whilst I'm lying on the floor being
yeah.
trampled.
We're going to have a very quick bit, very quick back and forth, but
Need for what? I'm ready to go. Just trying to get people out of here.
Okay, I'm on it, guys.
Yeah, one line.
Get it to the airlock.
Okay. At this point, the people again surge. Anything to get out of this cursed cargo bay. People dropping left, right, and centre. They're going to shoot up there. they're going to disappear up there. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to just sort of straddle this. Yeah, Ormungandr.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need you to give me a... bear with me. Give me a fortitude saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm doing this on Hephaestus. That is 10.
Okay, bear with me. I need to take 5 damage from the trampling you've just received.
Ow.
No.
How far into your health are you?
I'm now into my health.
Oh.
Face, you are up. Have a think about it for 2 seconds. I'm actually really badly need a wee. Bear with me. Keep chatting, entertain. They're lovely people.
Airlock. Airlock. How do we get it in the airlock? How do we...
I've been trying to get it in there this whole fucking time, and it's just not.
I know,
going
man.
when we
I
want it to
know.
go.
Oh, you can't loot a corpse if it's floating in space. Kill the shiny bird.
We've been
You want me
trying. It's too strong.
Do we try and use the elemental, guys?
It's not too strong. We're doing damage to it.
Clara's got the elemental. We don't know where.
Yeah, but it's on her body. Not her body. It's on. Well, it is on her body, but she's not dead. That's, you know what I mean. So maybe I can. If I frisk the captain, maybe I can find the elemental and use it. I don't know. Do you want me to do that?
I
don't think we need it.
Okay. Well then, yeah, that's cool. If you don't think we need it, we don't need it.
We're doing like, I don't know, a good average 10 damage around though, and it's still alive. So unless we do, you know, a couple of rounds for a
You
serious
said that
round,
it's like fading out now.
after several rounds, many
Yeah.
rounds of pew pew and damage and just fading. I don't know. I think trying to get it in the airlock's the best idea, but I just, other than, I don't know, do we try and communicate with it, pacify it? If we shoot it, it runs away from us.
You see, the problem is, if Clara was here, she could maybe use her empathy to try and connect with it. But
I'm thinking
without her,
anything
you know,
like
what have we got?
nothing.
all we can
Oh,
do
the
is try.
shiny bird.
It's cracking
How
here,
long
gang.
can I?
Focus flares.
How long can I survive in space? If I grab it, rush into the airlock, and you vent me.
We're not venting you. Oh wait, are the suits? Could you put a suit on?
Right.
Oh, why didn't
You have an opportunity to ask me DM questions, and a very brief opportunity, very small opportunity to ask
where are
in-game
the space
questions.
suits? Where are the space suits?
As you look around the cargo bay, you can see that there are 2 bays of EVA suits, which will take a full minute to change into, which is 10 rounds.
10 rounds of combat.
Rounds. Oh.
Two sets here, 2 sets here. There are some airlock controls here. Anything else you want to know about the environment?
Okay. Sorry, can you show me what the airlock controls are again?
Yeah.
There is a set here, although I will tell you that essentially what Clem was doing was overriding the safeties on the airlocks.
Right.
So it's Face's go. I see that Face is flapping across the cargo bay right now. What are you up to there, buddy?
Yeah. I'm just gonna chuck my axe at it and probably miss and hit myself in the face.
Okay.
7.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
I rolled a fucking 3. I've got a +4. This is bullshit.
Mate, you what? So hang on. Oh, sorry. Right, okay. Dude, you were having a rough one, mate. Really
You are
rough.
having a rough night, man.
Ormungandr.
You haven't rolled over a 10.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's not right. We all need to salt test our dice, folks. I'll teach you all how to do it after the show.
No, I do want to know how to do this. Sounds really interesting.
Yeah, you'd like it. We'll talk about it after the credits roll.
So, can I force my... So, I'll stand up,
Yep.
one move action, because
Yep.
I was prone and trampled.
Yep.
And I will... Can I force my way through the last group of...
The last group are the easiest ones to force through because the crowds are thinning. Difficult terrain only.
Excellent. So that's just half movement, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll double move. So that's 10, isn't it? 20, 30? Is that right?
5,
Okay.
10,
Yeah.
20.
To
Yeah,
there?
yeah, that'd
30
be
to
fair. Yeah.
there. And then 5. I'll vault this, if that's all right.
Give me that
Right,
athletics
do you-
check, buddy.
That is 12. Using a normal dice. I didn't fucking use a 5
Yeah, I can't. It's too low for you to take any damage, but I can't let you do any additional movement
Proceed
after
any-
that point. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I've had a shit time. I've fallen over. I've been trampled. I then had to fight my way through this fucking crowd
And
again.
now you've just fallen onto some boxes.
I've just fallen onto some boxes. I'm just like, it's just like pratfall one after the other now.
like a Miami Vice stunt double.
And just to clarify, that was a 4 because I have a +8 to acrobatics and athletics.
God.
Excellent. Thank you, Ormungandr. Right.
Nice fighting.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Right. Let me just check something
Can
here.
we please come back next week if you're still left?
Right. Let me just do a couple of quick checks here.
Oh,
Europe. That is pity. Although actually, I'm picking up some weird background noise. Somebody did anyone else hear that?
Yeah. No, I'm hearing it too.
I mean, it was quite vibey. I quite liked it. It was
I
like we
didn't know if
were like picking up another comms channel. It was kind of cool, but I don't know what the fuck it was.
Panicked refugees.
It might be a little bit refugee chatter. Okay, there's no two ways about it. Another psychic shriek rings out.
No.
Can I have will saving throws from all three of you, please? Blaz, Face, and She.
Is that just a will roll? Sorry.
Will saving throw, yeah.
Ooh, 4.
Fail.
20.
That is actually an at 1.
That's a big fail, yeah.
That's a
20
really
from
bad
She,
fail.
yeah, that's a save, yeah, and Face, sorry.
I think Face has just left.
I was gonna
Had
say,
enough.
give us a
Face?
give us a Face, give us a good old will save on Hephaestus.
Has he gone to the toilet as well?
If any of you out there, any viewers are neighbours with Face, can everybody just go and check on him, please? Just make sure he's
Face
not
is
face down in his
misunderstood.
pool or something.
He's misunderstood your instructions to salt test dice and is just kind of
He's just walked into the sea with them.
pouring table salt onto his dice, just making a small mountain of white salt under which reside his dice.
We're going to work through the rest of the group while Face... Oh, man, I'm genuinely worried. Okay. Right, let me just double check the situation. It's okay, so let's roll these for real. 1, 8, was okay, 14. So 14 damage to Blaz. 7
Are you in house yet?
7 damage
No.
to She.
What's happening?
Can you give me a DC 16 will save, please, on the Hephaestus for your own sake?
21.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice. In that case,
Nice.
only 7 damage from the psychic that just ripped through your brain.
Okay, well I'm gonna use my reaction.
Nice.
And this time I do get D8s because I'm at 5 HP.
Nice.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
That shit. We really, yeah.
So DC 14 Fortitude save for half damage.
Failed. 10.
Good.
10 on the Fortitude save.
Finally,
So
mate. Smash this bastard.
Yeah, we do need to.
who?
Screw it out.
Hello?
I'm waiting on the damage roll.
Yeah.
Damage roll.
Yeah, 2.
2.
That's full damage.
Yeah.
You rolled 2 1s.
No, it's 1d8.
Oh, it's 1d8. Oh, okay, sorry, mate. I thought you rolled 2d8, sorry.
Okay. So this.
Oh, it is also flat-footed.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
Good. Nice work, man.
In fact, I measured that right. Hang on, actually, sleep in there.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if it's doing that?
You would do. You would. You've not already used your reaction, have you?
Nope.
Nice. Okay, you would.
It's a 17, which I don't think hits.
It does not, I'm afraid.
No. Okay.
You mean an Ormungandr doesn't hit? What the hell?
Okay. So that is the fragments go. Yarla is basically just huddling for a life. Blaz, it's your go.
Okay. Despite my irrational wish to loot the corpse, it has spectacularly randomly dipped into an airlock. So Blaz is gonna get his PCA out and scream into it. Clem, it's in the port airlock. It's in the port airlock. Close it now.
I overrided the safeties. The inner door won't close if you... I can open the outer door, but you better be holding on to something.
Everyone grab on!
Or we could just get the controls
Wait. Where are the controls to the actual airlock, Jay?
next to
Are
it.
they
There
here?
are a set next to the
here?
parafan fragment, and Clem has currently remote control of them from where he is.
So is that one of the... Or I've got the red dot. Is that one of the controls?
I will. Oh, you know what? At this point in the game, I will kind of go. It's a fucking clutch decision, and right now it's Blaz's go. And I think we've had a lot of tactical group thought this session. I feel like right now I want to hand it over to James, and it's like whatever he does on his turn, he's gonna do on his turn.
Okay, everyone grab onto something. Clem, punch it.
Okay, but this is gonna get pretty bad.
So just to clarify, James, what is your go? You have move action, standard action, the usual routine. What do you do on your turn, aside from a little bit of kind of fucking Clem on the radio?
Blaz.
Because it's not Clem's go until I know you guys do know that it's going to be you, then she, then it's Clem's turn.
Okay. Blaz is going to nip behind this crate here and hunker down as much as possible.
Okay. There are magnetic seals, some straps, holding this particular set of containers to the deck.
Oh, Blaz casts a deer on his own feet and sticks himself to the deck.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice. Loving that. Okay. In that case, it is She's go.
Well, seeing as he's had hit, I'm just gonna run up to him and like, hold on.
Nice.
Person who doesn't like physical contact suddenly discovers a need for physical contact.
Loving that also. Okay.
Blaz embraces she.
Words you just never thought you'd.
Use him in there.
This whole interaction you never thought you'd see on the show. Right, is that your full go, Ellie? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm done.
Excellent work. Okay.
Guys, I hope you're sure about this, because this is gonna get rough.
Clem activates the airlock controls. In that instant, the outer doors on the port side crack open. The second they do, the parapharan fragment flies out of the airlock instantly. Barely a glimmer left in its crystalline wings. But now we have another problem. A tornado force wind builds up as the entire atmosphere within the Rusty Mustang begins to vent into space. Catastrophic decompression takes place throughout the ship. I am going to start a timer. Now, you were, as a crew, wise enough to open the small airlock, not the massive one at the back that isn't an airlock. So that is a point in your favour. Well done. However, I am going to have to just quickly consult my rather copious notes on what happens in this eventuality that I wrote the other day.
I like that you planned for this.
I need to be prepared for all eventualities. Okay, so the timer starts now. Straight away, I need absolutely everybody to roll a d6.
D6.
Please, everyone roll a d6.
Oh,
6.
ooh, that's changed
Oh,
colour.
I got a 6.
6.
Wait,
All the 6s.
4.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Ace.
You all lose that amount of health as the ship decompresses. You are lucky the decompression is gradual, but the pressure differential.
I'm dead.
You are unconscious because you are at 0 health points. I take it.
Yep.
Okay.
This is what resolve points are for. You're fine.
So we will be getting round to your turn in a second. So yeah, as the pressure drops, Face, having been on the forefront of this fight throughout the encounter, loses consciousness as the ship opens up into space. That is going to cause some other issues as well. The people already panicked enough are going to get a chance to continue blasting away. They are disappearing up into the living quarters for all the good that'll do them right now, because obviously the ship is still open throughout, but at least the civilians are on the second deck right this second. Just need to remember it was Clem that triggered. Okay, so Face, it's your go. If you wanted now at this point, this is the chance you would get to potentially use a resolve point to stabilize yourself, perhaps regain consciousness. It would give you one. It would give you 1 HP.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Okay, so that's gonna that bring that. So you managed to. So your seasoned mercenary instincts, as the pressure drops, you've been out in space long enough to, even though you are on the raggedy edge over there, you managed to just find those inner reserves to fight off the slow encroaching of unconsciousness. You get 1 HP back. You have a turn. You can't fly. The wind is really, really, really bad around you. So there's no way you've got no chance of flying in these conditions. What do you do?
I'm gonna dig my claws into the cargo and like scale down this to this side, so there's less
Yeah, brilliant.
chance of me getting sucked out.
Give me a quick strength check, please.
18.
Nice. Your claws sink into the steel of the shipping container, and you feel like yourself get some purchase. It takes every last ounce of strength you have to do it, but you just about manage to embed yourself into that container and prevent yourself being sucked out through the open airlock. Ormungandr, you're up.
So what's my situation then? How can I communicate with Clem?
Well, right now, you are being pulled towards the airlock
down
by the tornado strength wind. You're being dragged across the sheer deck. You're in amongst those crates, but you better do something quick if you don't want to be sucked out into space.
Can I grab the railings of the...
You can. Give me a strength check, please.
That is not good. That's an 8.
An 8. You desperately cling for the railing, but the wind pulls at you, and perhaps you're not as strong as you're used to being. The decompression has caught you unawares. Your mind races as you desperately try and recall the zero Atmo training that you received back at the Soritos Academy. But in the heat of the battle, right now, your mind starts to turn to panic, and you bounce across the wall, being pulled towards the airlock, and that is, I'm afraid, your go. Yarla is clinging on for dear life. It's like, Clem, do something, help him! And that is Yarla. Blaz, what are you doing? I mean, you are also being pulled towards the airlock. You've got adhere, so...
No. I'm not going anywhere. My boots are stuck to the plate.
So how would you like to use your turn? You've got 6 seconds to be as useful as possible.
I guess I'm going to hold on to Shu with one arm and just kind of desperately raise Clem on the PCA with the other. Close it! Close it!
Okay. Give me a quick strength check, actually, just for my own edification.
Strength is not one of my strong suits. But it's a 5.
Okay, well, all right. You better hope she's holding on. Okay, you're up.
Okay,
You probably better start with a strength check.
I really don't like the contact of like another person next to me, so I'm wondering if I can kind of move over 1 square to the side.
If you let go of Blaz, you can absolutely... Do you want to let go of Blaz? Are you so broken? The little human contact? No, because you know what? If that is your character, you should do that.
I'm really...
Does she lets go? She lets
Of
go.
course, not great.
Give me a strength check. I'm just letting you know, as curator of your own character, you've just upped your own DC.
It's been many years since I've been this repulsive to a woman.
Give me a strength check.
There was a time there.
Jay got a nat 20.
She's a strong, independent woman, chat. You know, she don't
need no man.
She didn't need no sticky man. Oh, fucking hell. Fine. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine. Well done. Christ almighty.
Buzz is kind of astonished.
Yeah,
What
we
the
all are.
fuck are you doing?
We all are. It's Clem's turn. Clem pipes up over the old PCU.
Hold on to your hats! Shut the hatch!
And there's a hiss. I need you all to roll a d6.
4.
4.
Oh no, D6. Okay. 3.
That's how much health you will lose as the airlock slowly shuts and pressure, well, doesn't restore just yet, but it does at least stop leaking out. You are very close to a catastrophic decompression, full exposure to vacuum, but thankfully, between you managed to seal the airlock, although I believe that means that Face
I'm at -5 health.
Face has lost consciousness and is in big trouble.
Can
Folks,
you restore yourself?
folks, the ship is, for now, safe. You hear the compressors and the filters start to kick back in, and some pressure begins to be restored to the cargo bay. But you see the. In fact, hang on a second, because, I mean, you all know me, right? You all know me. You know I love a little bit of drama. So hang on a second. Give me a second.
Oh god.
No, it's all right. Hang on, it's nothing bad. But hang on, look.
You know it is when you say that.
As you look over to Face, you realise he's sparked out on the deck. You didn't know I had that token, did you? You realise he's sparked out behind the container.
Oh, little cute little. Oh. No, man, I'm gonna have to go rescue my lizard boy.
You've got a brother in arms down in the cargo bay. Let's hope he's okay. But for now, that is it. For Starfinder, the Drift Awakens for another week. The crew of the Rusty Mustang escape by the skin of their teeth through a pretty hairy encounter with a paraffin fragment, returned back to the ominous blackness of space. I mean, what do you think, chat? Were they right to take it on head on?
Can you just quickly zoom right into my face?
Absolutely.
And then do like a slow pan up.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. Yeah, no, we'll do. Hang on. I've only got so much mouse wheel. Hang on. I'm trying to make it as tragic as possible. Like, look. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's down. Hang on, I feel like your wing is like kind of clashing against that container there. Hang on, I'm going to turn you. Slumped up against the container. Face.
Yeah,
No.
Next week there's just going to be a white outline of my body there.
Alright, you go start the fire, I'll find a really big stick.
Oh my god. Too soon. Let's face it, it's too.
It's what he would have wanted.
Hang on.
The greatest lizardon stick there ever lived.
We honour him.
I'm gonna shoot Fate. Like next turn, I am gonna shoot you with that gun, mate. Don't worry, I'll bring you back.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you with the locust beam harmonic, and I'm just gonna.
I've got my trusty dermal stapler as well. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the stapler.
We'll look after you.
We're gonna medic you up, and Nanashi secretly, while you're unconscious and we're not looking, gonna hug you because she does want you to get better.
Right, folks. Thank you so much for joining me and the gang here on Monday night. Starfinder: The Drift Awakens here in the secret lab. If the dice weren't so harsh, I feel it would have been a different outcome. They should have finished it off, in my opinion. Well, there we go. You see, like, you've got some support from chat. They feel like you were robbed. We are going to run the credits. We'll be back in just a minute or so, and then we'll have a quick chat, and work out who we're going to raid tonight. But YouTube gang, I'm caught up on your edits now, so there'll be a flurry of uploads in the next couple of days. Thank you for joining us all. It's good night from me, Jan Fox, and from, hang on, down here, this guy, Ormungandr, aka Wave. Also, from down here, right at the bottom. No, I mean, like, Sam as well. Yeah, and down at the bottom, they've got James. There you go. Silent but deadly. Face over here, luckiest man in the world. And over on the far side, the Uncanny Crafter. Don't forget to give her a follow. In fact, don't forget to give everybody who's on the team a follow, including those who we miss. Zoe, there you go. There's a link for Zoe. I've just dropped a Your Opponent link. You should follow him as well. You don't even know who he is this week, but he's cool. He's cool. Very cool. OverlordFace. I do D&D with him on Wednesdays. You should absolutely make sure you check that out. And Zoe, of course, as well. So, yeah. I don't know how many of those buttons actually worked. It didn't feel like any of them, but maybe it'll catch up in a second. We'll run the credits, and if not, I'll drop a few more links in the chat then. But that's it for another week. See you in a couple of minutes, Twitch people. See you later, YouTube people. And, yeah, thanks for being here. Awesome.